Hello, this is Bread, and today we're going to take a look at Total War Warhammer. It's a game that I've played a little bit of, I'm not very good at, but I do very much love the Warhammer universe. I like grim, dark fantasy settings. We're going to do a new campaign, the old world. Prepare thyself, the old world trembles and the ground shakes with marching armies, for there is naught but war. In the old world campaign, you must make your race supreme amongst the rabble, the usurpers, and the many enemies you'll encounter as you conquer. This is the ultimate test of generalship and statecraft, with the fate of the old world and the lands beyond in your hands. Eternal war and fleeting glory are yours to command. Conquer this world. So, I don't have all the DLC factions. I'm kind of not sure whether I want to do the Empire or the Vampire Counts. But I think I will do the Empire. The Empire is beset on all sides by enemies, but its armies are led by valiant warrior generals supplemented by arcane battle wizards. Karl Franz, the new, untested emperor, must unite the Empire to fight the encroaching forces of destruction. The twin-tailed comet blazes across the sky, but is it an omen for good or ill? Then you get colleges of magic. Harness multiple lures of magic to bolster your strength. The Empire offices, basically you can assign people, as treasurer and spy master, and they get different bonuses. And they have all kinds of different units.
I am Prince and Emperor.
So Emperor Karl Franz is the faction leader. He's a powerful melee fighter and leader, and can unlock Deathclaw, a unique griffin mount capable of flight and ferocious combat. He has faster campaign movement, minus 10% upkeep for Reichsguard and Greatsword units, and Lord Recruit rank +2 all provinces.
The nation calls.
Prefer Balthazar Gelt. He is a wizard. Later you can still get Karl Franz and other lords. This is the starting lord that I like. +10 armor for all units. Minus 25% upkeep for wizard heroes. And +1 hero capacity for wizards. Balthazar Gelt came to Altdorf from the city of Marienburg, having bought passage on a merchant ship with gold that he transmuted from lead ingots. He left the seaport for the colleges of magic before the effects wore off, and now rumors abound that the swindled sea captain has placed a rich bounty on his head, though few would dare attempt to collect it. The transmutation of common artifacts into precious metals has always fascinated Balthazar. Driven by his obsession, he spent many years combining his knowledge of alchemy, learnt in far-off lands, with the magical lore of metal. Balthazar's fierce intelligence lent him a greater understanding of this branch of magic than any of his fellow students or tutors, and he rose quickly through the ranks of the Gold Order. Within a mere decade, Balthazar had become the patriarch of the Golden College, the youngest wizard to ever hold the title. Balthazar's research into new formulations of black powder even made him popular with the Imperial Engineers School, an organization that often dismisses magic as superstitious nonsense. However, during these studies, a freak explosion almost ended Balthazar's quest for knowledge forever. Somehow he survived, and from that day on, he has only ever been seen swathed in shimmering metallic robes and wearing a golden face mask. Some say that beneath his mask his skin has turned pure gold, while others whisper that he is horribly disfigured. Though the truth of the matter is known only to Balthazar, one thing is certain. The accident only furthered his will to succeed, and his determination to increase his powers to new heights. With a single gesture, Balthazar can transform his enemies into lifeless golden statues, or turn their bones into molten iron. With such power at his command, Balthazar has secured victory for the Empire on numerous occasions. Cutscene time.
The drums of war never cease. For the old world lies in great peril. A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution. In the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? Or lead it to ruin?
The powerful gold wizard Balthazar Gelt has thrown in his lot with the newly crowned Emperor Karl Franz. Having freed a beleaguered Altdorf from greenskins, Gelt finds the Emperor's court already in the midst of politicking. Middenheim is unhappy with the election result, and secessionists in the south have rebelled against your rule. While Franz strengthens his position, Gelt looks to stabilize the Empire.
The greenskins scurry back to their dirt holes, Lord. However, it remains a time of crisis for the Empire. Secessionists, hostile to the election of Emperor Karl Franz, are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. We need a stable empire if you are to study the arcane texts. You must put an end to their senseless revolt. To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim, a bitter rival of the recent election, plots openly against the Emperor. Be warned that should diplomacy fail, war with Todbringer will be unavoidable. Be sure to build your forces.
I prefer the diplomatic
In
approach.
all the Empire, there is none more powerful than you, Supreme Patriarch. Show the Emperor's enemies your arcane might.
It is time.
Our enemies gather to strike against us once more, attack first, and deny them the opportunity. Defeat an army belonging to the following faction, Empire Secessionists, and you gain 1,000 gold as a result. This is just telling you that you can assign people to different offices. So, the yellow is where I can move. You have different marching orders. March lets you go farther, but you can't initiate combat, and you cannot recruit. If you get caught in a fight while in that stance, your initial vigor will be tired. Ambush lets you basically become invisible, potentially, and ambush someone that passes by. Raiding essentially lets you steal money and damage the public order of the area that you're raiding. Encamp makes you immune to attrition, which in certain regions you actually get hurt traveling through them, and lets you recruit globally. And channeling is for magic. What I'm going to do the first turn
Very well, I will do this.
is recruit 3 swordsmen. I am going to... I don't have a technology that I can pick to research yet. He is level 1, and I'll try to cover more things as I do them. I ended my turn after I recruited because he's the only lord that I have, and you can't do anything if you're recruiting. Now we are going to attack
Absolutely not.
Helmut Ludenhoff.
Let us begin. By the comet.
Wow, we have some goblins. So I can auto-resolve because I've got him so overmatched that it'll just basically roll dice. But I'm going to show you this fight. It has been a minute, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty on the controls, but I have crossbowmen, mortars, outriders, which are these guys. And vanguard deployment means they can deploy ahead of that yellow line.
Outriders! Sir!
We will go ahead.
Crossbowmen!
Not the crossbowmen, the mortars.
Mortar!
Turn. There you go.
Spearmen! The Empire endures! Swordsmen! Crossbows ready, General! Swordsmen! To us, the foe! Swordsmen!
Lord of Metal.
Lord of Metal.
For Heldenhammer!
So I'm going to pause from here. I am going to have them attack. I am going to have these guys attack. You hit, then you double right click to make them run. Spearmen on the archers. Swordsman. Swordsman. And I killed one dude, or knocked one dude down.
Brace for impact!
Fallen star!
The Empire endures! For the Emperor! Prepare for combat! Sigma! The Empire endures! Withdraw! To cannons! Outriders! Charge!
I'm not doing so hot.
Sigma commands! Sigma, guide our fire!
Did my leader flee? Or did my leader go down? I'm not doing so hot. Like I said, it has been a minute, guys. Yep, Balthazar died. Okay. We're still gonna win this, it's just gonna be expensive.
Withdraw! Mortar! Destino! Enrage! Great swords! We serve the Emperor! Swordsman!
We won the first battle. That was painful. That was not a good first go. And Balthazar went down, so he'll be replaced with someone else.
To strengthen the Empire.
All right. Take on captives, execute captives, or pardon captives. We're gonna take them on.
We march.
You're gonna
What does
take
the
over.
Emperor? It is important to act quickly if you have any intention of securing lasting authority over the Empire. The people must learn that open dissent cannot be tolerated. Capture Grunberg and snuff out the resistance there.
And in turn, I come back across the border so that I can recruit. He's probably going to flee into Grunberg if he has any sense. The Skull Smashers have been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. So, let's take a look
Yes, my lord.
and what their garrison is
Ulrich's
like.
will.
I am going to auto-resolve this so that I can take this town. And I don't feel like it would have been a decisive victory had I done it. We will occupy.
It is for the best.
The breakaway city of Grunberg lies relatively undefended. Reclaim it to send a powerful message to all those who doubt your authority.
Your burgeoning
I just
realm
did that.
grows, your eminence, yet many evils still abound in this world. The Empire remains divided, and marauding greenskins still threaten your lands. Further afield, there are rumors of a dark force rising in the east, spreading the taint of undeath. You must remain vigilant.
The election of a new emperor has oft led to turmoil as the machinations of the elector counts play out. But as the nobles conduct their petty power struggles, the nation fractures. It is up to the newly elected sovereign to begin the process of reunification. Bringing an entire province under his rule must be a priority.
Sources report that Middenheim is sending help to the secessionists in an effort to destabilize the Empire, intercept their reinforcements, and demonstrate to Todbringer that there is but one master of Reichland.
Yeah, they try to set up an ambush over here, but we ambush them. That's a story mission. So, what we're going to do now is take a look at diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
I organize it by who likes me the most. And right now I have that's a non-aggression pact. That is a military access agreement. If you don't have a military access agreement and you move an army into their area, they begin to like you less.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
So we've got military access. So that's friendly, neutral, deteriorating, unfriendly, hostile. And I mean, you can even try to talk to the orcs. Like, I can be like,
Where's my manners? Come and die.
like I can offer a peace treaty. If they have this will, that means they're a horde. They don't actually have cities. They just have armies.
It's late in the day for the Empire to send its ambassadors to my door.
Oh, shut up. Accept this trade agreement. What, you ask for something that should be dressed in motley and called a fool's wish? We were both, like, fixing to make money off of that. I don't understand why that's a problem. But okay, if you insist. If it has a slash through it, it means you cannot establish a trade route with them.
Greetings, my countrymen. You come in peace on this fine Marktag?
Alright. Right now, I am at war with the Secessionists, the Skull Takers, and the Beastmen. Alright.
Now, arms. nation. I will marshal the men.
As a general rule, if you are Empire or Dwarves, if they are undead, or they are orcs or goblins or chaos, there's really not much negotiation to be done. I have a skill point to assign. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I'm gonna increase his melee defense for now. Like, it would take several minutes for me to explain all of this to you. If you were playing it, really what I would say to do is read all of these and decide what you want your leader to be good at. You know, this is like combat, this is leadership, this is like movement and lowering the cost of things and increasing public order. Through shrewd diplomacy or perhaps outright intimidation, the dwarves have convinced Barak Var to join their confederation. You know what? It's not a bad idea.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god Ulrich can judge it worthy or no.
We'll do a defensive alliance with you. So if they confederate with you, they become part of your faction. They're assimilated.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
And I think that is all the time we're going to have today. The next thing that we're going to do is come over here and attack the Crooked Moon. Skarsnik of the Crooked Moon. Don't forget to like, share, dislike, subscribe. Any feedback is good feedback as far as I'm concerned. Let me know if you want to see more of this. Let me know what you like and don't like. I plan on taking a little more of a look at this off camera and getting more used to the controls so that I can explain it to you a little bit better, because it's a game that Crispy and I had put down for quite a while and I wanted to pick it back up because it interests me and it's actually been really hard and I want to see if I can beat it on camera. You guys have a good rest of your day.